So here we are. Let's talk about front bumper, front protection. When we look at putting front bumper on, what we're doing is we're taking away the simplistic protection of an auto manufacturer's bumper. Usually it's pretty light and chintzy, and we're adding a whole lot of strength and a whole lot of function to the front end. The compromise is weight, obviously. This is a steel bumper. If we could get it in aluminum, it would probably be about 30% lighter, at least. But yeah, we need it for certain things. On the protection front, it has a bar that goes over the top that will help keep the radiator protected, especially in the event of an animal strike. The whole idea behind the protection side is that wherever you are out in the world, if something bad happens, you're still able to drive the vehicle home. Beyond that, it gives us some functions that are really nice, like higher clearance in the front end. This gives us a better approach angle, allows us to come up to things that are steeper and overcome them with our tires. It also gives us the ability to mount a winch. There's proper mounting locations and strength built into the front bumper and how it's mounted to the frame to accommodate the pulling power of a winch. Very important that you have the proper mounting points for a winch to be safe. Beyond that, it also provides places for us to mount auxiliary lighting, which is also another safety factor as we go down the road in these remote places. We can see better. Seeing is safety. So that's important. And that's typically what we do, and I have done over the years, is put a front bumper on, gain strength, gain protection, get better clearance, be able to mount a winch inside for security, and more security driving down the road at night with the lights. Another really important thing that comes with front bumpers, at least a good front bumper, is a built-in properly rated and strong recovery point. All right, so that's front protection. And the next thing that we commonly do is rear protection. Let's take a look at that. It is very common that the next armor upgrade is a rear bumper. A rear bumper removes some of the lightweight duty rear bumper of a factory car and reinforces it with steel. It's really nice to have when you're out doing heavy trails. If you're not doing heavy trails and stuff like that, it may not be the consideration that you need, but long distance travel, being able to protect the rear end of your vehicle is pretty important. As I look back over the years, we've backed into quite a bit of stuff. And I don't think I would ever trade not having a rear bumper if I had the option, especially on a long distance trip. So when you get in a rear bumper, you get a lot of the same things that you get in a front bumper. You get protection, higher clearance for better departure angles, and on top of that, you can increase some of the function. This bumper, for example, is set up to accommodate swing outs. So you mount those on the pins there, and that allows you to move your bigger, perhaps your bigger spare tire out from underneath the vehicle and put it on the back of the vehicle. If you're swamped in the mud, get a flat, your tire is not underneath the vehicle, it's on the back. A lot of times as we've gone to bigger tires, those spare tire locations won't accommodate that bigger tire either, so you have to move it somewhere else, and we put it on the back of the vehicle. On the other side, you could run a secondary spare, or you could run other accessories that allow you to carry water, or a pull pal, other recovery devices, etc. A table that folds down. There's all kinds of things that you can build into this, and it can really increase your functionality in camp. Obviously, just like the front, going to a steel rear bumper or a reinforced off-road bumper, you're going to get better recovery points too. And a vehicle is commonly recovered from behind just as much as it is from the front. So make sure that you have good recovery points in whatever you purchase.